My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. It is defect time, and hey, okay. We're gonna take one of these relics, I guess. One of these days. All right. Early question mark line takes us out to either a mid elite. Oh, considering the end of the path is double elite, double rest, I probably don't want to take that earlier elite. So we'll loop that shop in there. Get that back on the map at least. Yeah, there's a shop midway on this path. No, just give me a random relic. Okay. Nothing wrong with oddly smooth stone. Nothing particularly right with it either, though. Especially in defect, who doesn't have any... I mean, now that... oh, what was it called? Reinforced armor? Reinforced barrier? The X-cost block from STS1? Now that that's not in the game, I don't think defect has anything that double dips on decks. Ball Lightning, Synchronize, and Hologram. I want to take Synchronize, but too many times recently I've taken something that cares about seeing another orb, and then I don't see another orb until I die. So, especially considering this path is pretty aggressive, give me a Ball Lightning. Do I take the Greed? Yep. It's close enough. Ooh, I love to steadify some stuff. Let's make a dual cast and zap both steady. Can't take the spoils map. I'll take the gigantification potion. That'll help us get through one of the elites, hopefully. Darkness, White Noise, Beam Cell. It's Darkness and take the upgrade. It's early enough that we still do that. Especially with dual cast upgraded for retention. 10 block on turn 1 for a clumsy. Nice. We'll cut a strike. I feel like a charge battery is appropriate here. Maybe even charge battery and leap. I'll take charge battery and happy flower, actually. Gain additional energy every 3 turns. Vambrace, the amount of block you gain from the first card you play each combat is doubled. I want dual cast upgraded. Yeah. Darkness double defense strike, great. Zap Ball Lightning pushes... Okay, I think I do it. Is it even Gigantification Potion for 14 additional damage, then Dual Cast, and then Strike. And then we'll see if we can get this without the Fire Potion, but I suspect to nail them down we might need it. Yeah. Dang. Literally 3 damage short without it. Look at the 5 rings. Every 5 cards you add to your deck. Heal 20 HP. I don't think this is a bulk up deck. Let's take a compile driver. Then let's get the zap upgrade. It's a pretty early darkness, at least. Compile for the draw. Dual cast sets up 2 kills. In fact, on 2 of the targets that are attacking that turn. Beautiful. Only 8 incoming damage now. And then we can start to set up with the additional... Wait, hang on. Seven, 6. That's not going to do it. Ah, okay, good. I pretty much just had to cross my fingers that one of them was going to go down there, and it did. Warpaint. Upon pickup, upgrade to skills. We'll take modded before we then take Warpaint, hoping to upgrade the model. We don't, but I'll hit that upgrade later. I really want to see a Frost Orb. Just any card that generates Frost Orbs would be nice. Literally any card, please. Yeah. Glasswork. Now, that is another kind of orb, and it gives us AoE, so I'll still take it. My main concern right now... I need to kill the enemy pretty quickly. I don't defend very well in this combat. Okay, let's upgrade modded. The sooner I can get a Dark Orb in the front line, the far better off we'll be. Nothing to do on the first turn. I don't want to pop Vambrace if I can avoid it. Modded. Darkness. Ball Lightning Zap dual cast. Leaves out Dark Orb at the front line for later. Modded, then charge battery and glasswork fully defends us. I'm gonna have to use Swift Potion this turn. Yeah, because I want to dual cast and then Compile Driver my way into the new draw. Pass all these strikes that aren't that important. Double defend. And then this is going to be the Dark Orb that ultimately ends up killing the enemy. Yeah. That'll do it. Darkness moves it forward and turns it into lethal. Dual cast finishes it off. Dual cast retention is... It's the huge... Oh, it moves mountains here. It's so goddamn good. It's just ready whenever Darkness wants it, basically. Spinner, the start of your turn, channel glass. Now, I don't want to be doing that, but there is a world, like, the Helix Drill isn't specifically good for us here. All for one. After I played modded, it's not good for us. Whereas Spinner at least can be good, helps us additionally solve AoE fights that we do still struggle with. I think there might be some fights when I shouldn't even play Spinner. I should be wary of those fights. 3 strikes, Exhaust top card to gain a strength. Strength isn't important for me, so it's definitely Toy Box. Hey, nice, we get Whetstone. It upgrades 2 attacks, and then we keep the upgraded attacks after we lose the Whetstone. That's it. All the rest of these just last for a while. When am I going to be resting? Am I going to be resting on this floor? Considering the spinner of it all, I really do think I should be going for Max Elite Max Upgrade. So that's like the left side. Let's go like Strike Dummy, Ornamental Fan, Blood Vial Regal. Also, if I take a card after this next combat, I heal 15 more health that I'm missing at the moment. So I want to take 5 damage here. Mm-hmm. I intentionally did that so that I would be able to defend as much as I possibly can on this turn. Unfortunately, I need more defense than... Whoa, hang on, never mind. Everything worked out. I forgot that we were going to generate another glass orb. Storm, Claw, go for the eyes. Let's take a go for the eyes. I'll regret not having a copy of that later. Ooh, Compile Driver for the 3 draw. Let's see it. Spinner. That's not going to be ready next turn. Not drawing additional either. Yeah, I gotta set up for one of you to go down. Damn. Uproar already upgraded. It's not particularly good for this deck, even. I mean, I do need to get the ability to fetch. Dual casts back into hand would be so good right now. Upgraded Focus Strike. I think I can take that. Got 2 strikes and take the Normality. Modded first. Weaken... I'll Glasswork before Darkness here, actually. So that I'm ready to evoke that glass. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we just saved the Dark Orb to take out Slumbering Beetle now. Yeah. Darkness, Compile Driver. Sadly, I won't be able to use the Dual Cast on it because we're going to generate another Glass Orb at the top of the next turn, so it was better off to throw it. Beautiful. Ah, that Go for the Eyes is upgraded, but can't take it. Too much of the deck would be going for the eyes. 1, 2. And I'll drop a Glasswork as well, yeah. Yep, we dropped the Glasswork last turn so that Compile Driver would have additional draw this turn. Throw the Weaken Potion on the enemy to save 6 health this turn. Focus Strike, Darkness, and that's 48 twice. Dual cast for lethal. Normality couldn't even stop it. Synchronize. We have enough Dark Orbs, or rather, we have enough different types of orbs now to take that. Go for the Eyes upgraded. Then I really like that shop as the thing. Can I afford to dodge that for an elite right now? No, I need the Normality out of this deck. Let's take Pendulum and then hit the shop. Trash to Treasure, Compact. Sadly, I haven't even got Status Generation yet, so it's too far out of our direction to take. I mean, I can hit Membership Card and then the card removal. Gives us a chance of getting one more card removal in the future. $37 for a Trash to Treasure. Ugh. I mean, yeah, getting Spinner on turn 1's nice, but like all of the rest of it being really good defense that I would rather have kept. A little less nice. Darkness, oh, Glasswork, push it forward, defend, and then dual cast. All of your friends are dead. Duplicator, Rainbow. I'll happily take a copy of that. Let's get it upgraded so it cycles. I wouldn't have come to this shop if I knew this was what this was, but here we are. I don't think a Tempest makes sense for me. Oh, but it does heal me 20 right now. Goddamn. I'll take it. You got me, Book of 5 Rings. And look, maybe it'll be useful in the future. Let's start with Compile Driver. We do get Spinner. I'll defend, drop Spinner. We've finally got a Frost Orb. Let's synchronize, zap, dual cast, and then Tempest. Choose your bracelet. Claw, Null, Uproar. Good, thanks. Then Spinner? It can't be. This deck doesn't have defense wraps. What are you doing? How am I alive? I'm taking no challenges. I'm taking no challenges and killing relatively early. Yeah, the bosses kill me right now. I was hoping that I would would have solved this problem with Frost Orbs, but this doesn't look like a solved problem. As much as I want to upgrade Spinner, and I will, I don't think the charge battery upgrade would have been transformative enough there. Okay, I will use Dexbot this fight. Let's also modded. I'll Focus Strike to turn around before I Darkness, and then defend. I really need a hologram in this deck as well. Like, a hologram and a Glacier, and I would feel safe. One hologram, one Glacier, one boot sequence, and I think I'm ready to go to the bosses, but I'm feeling the lack of them at the moment. Keep Zap, I'm not going to play it yet. I'd love to turn back around. Unfortunately, I do not have the capacity for it right now. Okay. I'm gonna duplicate Spinner. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. You've got to play the Synchronize first. That was there, that was there. Then didn't play that. Yeah, you got to play the Synchronize first because the things are now upgraded, rather. The Spinner is now upgraded, so it's channeling glass on play. Still not turned around. All the same there. Grand. Go for the eyes. Synchronize before double duplicator. There you go. It's dual cast to push that AoE damage. So Compile Driver is a turnaround as well as double draw this turn at the moment. Darkness amps that draw to triple. Sadly, without weakening that target, it's not really going to save us that much. Synchronize, Ball Lightning, and Rainbow. So the kinds of things that keep us alive here are overwhelming additional value. So like just Echo Form and safety to play it would do it. Voltaic sounds like an outcome here. But realistically, I have to play a big Tempest before it and then play Voltaic a couple times for that to matter. And this deck doesn't generate enough energy to do that well. Super Critical's okay, but I don't draw a lot of cards, so it's not super useful. I'm almost looking at the additional Rainbow. Rainbow is difficult for us energy-wise, but it is a really good card when I play it. I want to take Super Critical and use that to justify taking as much draw as I can. You can cook at rest sites. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 cards I would remove from this deck. Powers cost 1 more. Gain an additional energy at the top of each turn. Only 1 power in this entire deck. That's it. Let's take Spike Gauntlet. It's the additional energy I've been looking for this whole time. Perfect. And a little less perfect. Was there a way for me to force the targeting? Double energy. Yeah, I mean, double energy, super critical, and turbo are all in the same deck. I'd like them all to be in the same hand. We'll see if they're keen on such a similar kind of thing. I don't want to drop the glasswork. Waste my free block. There we are. Modded. Double energy focus strike then. Darkness. Zap pushes. Dual cast. Great. Taking only 5 damage, but evoke a couple orbs and we get the kill. Overclock. Yes. Yes. God, I need the additional draw. Then throw the foul potions at the merchant. Chemical X. X cost cards increase their impact by 2. I mean, I do have our Tempest in the deck. Like, should I take it for just that? I think so. And I'll take Tungsten Rod to extend our HP. Don't attack with Corrupted. I don't really attack, right? Yeah, no. I'll transform and defend. Alright, we've got a Voltaic deck. I wasn't trying to make that happen. I told you. I went in the other direction from that. But then X-Cost turned up and Voltaic turned up right before the upgrade, and at some point you need to stop arguing with the game when it says do this. You just say how high. Yeah. Alright, come on. Draw me the Tempest this turn, please. Super critical double energy. Oh, I didn't even get it. Rude. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't even get to keep the energy. No. Oh, I'd have loved to have done something else that turn. Oh boy, what a great turn it could have been. God damn. I'm dead, aren't I? Yep. But in under 27 minutes. Over 27 minutes. Yeah, it's exactly as I was talking about earlier. We just did not have the ability to defend. So the fights that we weren't capable of ending immediately, which, like, yeah, AoE, elite combat will do it to us. Kill us. There's no path where we could have avoided elites, unfortunately. So we were always going to be fighting one elite. I was intending to take the cowards out. And then we would have been basically screwed at the bosses, right? Because I can kill Queen, probably, but test subjects, I can probably maybe kill the first version, and then I die to the second version while it ramps up. Anyway, we're under 30 minutes here, so I have time to click that button, and give me the button. Oh, damn it. It's fine. I'm not mad about it. You're not mad about it. No one's mad about it, okay? To upgrade lines again. None of them stock full of a bunch of rests. All right. Precarious shears. I'm going to take the double strikes out and then refocus on orbs or zero cost, whatever the game first elects to give me. Of course, I feel really comfortable doing this because I know that the defects in the base deck with additional zap... Ooh, bulk up. With defect having zap and dual cast in the base deck, your base deck is more aggressive than the average base deck. So it's easier to do. Let's transform another one of the strikes. Refract, wow. Cool. Got a defend out of the deck. I'll take a bunch of money from the solo quest. Probably gonna have to rest up here soon. Bulk up defends, enemy takes one turn off, so I get to play Refract. Boost away, white noise, uproar. I like... Ooh. It's got to be uproar, right? I was going to say I like boost away here, but uproar just, like... It's got to be uproar. Bulk up, defend. Unfortunately, I will take some damage this turn. $11 damage twice, and then 8 damage twice on a single target as well. No, 8 damage. 30? I'm not actually going to be able to take a target out this field. Goddamn. That's our best turn, annoyingly. I don't even want to talk about that. Unnecessary risk. Oh, give me chill. That's just a free defend that I can cycle through. Chill. Defend. Wait, hang on. If I'm going to be playing Strike anyway, I play Uproar. Seven, 4. I'm still alive. And then reflects. Okay, block potion. Turbo seems pretty important to this deck now. Then I definitely got to hit this rest, and I think I'm going to rest at the rest site, actually. Festive Popper, 9 damage AoE at the top of each combat. I'm going to hit this rest site, and rest. Wait, 9 damage twice, 18. Evoke would be 8, 18, 8. Okay, actually, we refract first and then chill afterwards, and I think that'll guarantee the kill on the front. Yeah, because then the glass orb kills. So I take 5 damage this turn, but I'm down to just 1 target. Uproar! Leap, Coil, and Tesla. I'm going to take Leap just because I'm light on defense, and I can't just keep waiting for the specific defend card that I want. Oh, there's that strike in hand, guaranteeing that Uproar hits refracts. There's the defend I've been waiting for, by the way. I will take boost away. Good God. Yes, please. Let us slither the refract so that if I do naturally draw it, occasionally it's much easier for us to play. Out of Demise, Fusion's huge. Block is tough for us, but I think Powder Demise in the upcoming boss fight is going to be handy. We'll upgrade Bulk Up for the better decks. Alright. Oh, buffer was not what I was looking to play there. I was going to try and domain the enemy. Misclick Central today. What am I, sleepy? Okay. More than happy to block the full incoming damage and just get a free turn of orbs against you. Fusion Chill. Strike. Now, Domain is at the end of their turn. I don't think I need to use the tonic. The enemy gets staggered at the top of their turn here. Refract, Uproar, Stab, and Dual Cast. Unfortunately, the rest of the deck is super defensive. Uproar would still be the only card I'm allowed to play here. Wouldn't even get to play another card from the draw pile, so I'll just play the Boost Away Defend. Yeah, just Refract. I literally go down to 1 health here, but the enemy doesn't hit me again until they die. Second Lucky Tonic, hell yeah. Spinner, Multicast, and Voltaic. None of those are really the direction I'm looking to go here. Let's get AoE support with a Spinner. 2 Relaxes in the deck? Yes. Those make sense. Again, 2 rest is our maximum path, but we get a really early shop here with 350 gold, so we'll be able to take a lot of value out of that. Yeah, I'll just go Relax in anticipation of the next turn. Yeah. Bulk up. Refract. And watch him die. Hotfix versus go for the eyes upgraded. Yes, go for the eyes upgraded. Even with Uproar and Uproar wanting to specifically fish for the high costs, getting access to the weaken is way more important. Alright, I'll save 13 health with Lucky Tonic this turn. And all's well. Hologram, yes. Especially because Hologram might end up pulling back like a lower cost Refract. There's also Punch Dagger here, but I'd have to be guaranteed to play the card enough times for Punch Dagger to really matter. Super Critical is pretty good with the relaxes in this deck. Starting each combat with a Dark Orb doesn't really matter to us. Scrape's not, like, especially impactful. I think it's fine. I'll cut the other strike from the deck and leave it there. Ooh, okay. I want to see Necrobinder because I'm looking for Berry. I want to play the big attack. Negative Pulse, additional AoE. Yeah, it's additional supplemental AoE that actually matters to us. That's not good. Eidolon. Yeah, I don't have any way to use Eidolon here either, unfortunately. Dredge. Return 3 cards from the discard. Yeah, I mean, that's just Hologram Plus for us, so we'll take Dredge. Struggles. the amount of different sources of AoE that I'm putting in this deck, it might seem overwhelming between Festive Popper, Negative Pulse, Spinner, Refract. It might seem overwhelming, but when I get to the next floor and I'm not suddenly dying to all the AoE fights there, I feel like I'm gonna look back at this moment and smile. Do a knowing nod towards camera. This should definitely be transformed. Transform defend into a ball lightning, I guess. Mercury Hourglass, another source of additional AoE for us. Good lord. Bulk up, boost away, and defend. Super critical. Negative pulse. Fusion. Ball lightning. I'm gonna hologram back a pulse, right? Because I could go refract for damage, but pulse at least is damage and defense at the same time here. Okay, at least we've got the relaxers coming up now. Yeah, okay. Dredge. Okay, I'll dredge for turbo, boost away, and go for the eyes. I'll go for the eyes here, then turbo, relax rather. And then leap as well to finish it off. Relax again. Beautiful. And now it's just down to throw damage when I draw it. GG. Whetstone, upgrade. Ooh, skim. Yes. Upgrade to attacks, says Whetstone, and it hits Uproar and Reflect. Are those the only two remaining in the deck? Oh, and the other ball lightning, I guess. I'm glad that wasn't targeted instead. Okay, I want Dredge upgraded so that it's ready in the first cycle to give us the best of it. Oh, God. What on earth is this? I'll play the bad relax this turn, I guess. Hoping to get Dredge so I can pull back the good relax for this turn. Okay. That's not good, but it's as close as I can get. Get me relax, reflect, go for the eyes. Then we'll throw refract, and go for the eyes. I'm gonna skim, getting down to turbo super critical. Hollow back the refract again. And I'm just going to kill this turn. Another Uproar. I feel like another Uproar is actually a reasonable part of our damage now. Considering we're likely to cycle Uproar, 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 Uproar. Uproar, 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 Uproar. Nice. Bulk up before we relax. I was gonna uproar, but it's fusion. Give myself an additional energy to be working with this turn. Go for the eyes. Dredge can only dredge if it's dredging for lethal. Skim is left in the draw pile. I don't have other draw available. He's weakened this turn. Boost away is the same offense as defense. Like I could take hologram, refract, and turbo, and then play refract, twice for 48 damage and channeling 4 glass, but it's not gonna do it. If I had that super critical and skim, if I had skim in hand, I'd be able to get super critical. If I had that super critical in hand, I'd be able to use a lot more energy here. Yeah, even the uproars don't respond well this turn. Alright. Take 12 damage. Super critical, bring back Dredge, and just kill him. Aerobic Acid, and a power... Sorry, add a random attack, skill, and power into your hand that's free to play this turn. Subroutine, Scrape. And Tesla Coil, no thank you. Ooh. Another treasure for me. Pendulum, every 3 turns, draw an additional card. Defense consistency gets pretty bad for us after a certain point. I'm gonna rest just in case. Turbo and super critical both in the opening hand here is certainly weird. I'm gonna pop Aerobic Acid and see if I can defend myself at all. Should I scavenge Turbo? Well, I bulked up. That's pretty good. .44 block. 5 strength, 5 dex is pretty good as well. I really don't want to draw this turn if I can avoid it. Negative pulse. Dual cast. Let's dredge. Get refract and super critical and refracts. Great. And leave it there. Reason being, Rocket is attacking next turn with the Rocket Punch, and I know that Go for the Eyes was left in the draw pile there. So guaranteed that we have that weaken available here, and then we'll just kill you next turn easily. Hyper Beam, All for One, and Modded. I'm using my orbs a lot more than I think I can use Hyper Beam. Also, AoE has been solved for ages. That was like a point of a thing we did. Modded versus All for One. All for One's okay here. Modded's positive draw as well. After the upgrade, at least, positive draw. Powers cost 1 more. I've only got Spinner. Ugh, and Bulk Up, damn. Bulk Up's pretty important. It's like most of my scaling right now. Whenever you kill an elite, upgrade 4 random cards. That would definitely be huge. I think I need to take that and then start trying to take some elites. I don't even need to take that many. I do just need to, like, kill a couple. pretty good fight, I think. Power Potion, Shadow Shields. In terms of consistent, repeatable defense, I think we should probably have a Shadow Shield in this deck. And upgrade to Modded and Zap! Oh! That's huge. Lower the energy cost of something, as well as give additional draw, is what I would have asked for. Starting with Relax is pretty good. Nice. Modded Chill, Uproar, Uproar. Nice. Decent turn for Super Critical. Let's dredge back the Modded and Refract and Spinner. Want Spinner down, Modded, and Refract to finish this turn. Great. So we've got Bulk Up and Relax both available in the next hand. Keep us super card positive. I'll throw the pulse down, that's fine. 22 damage this turn. I mean, we have to have lethal in this hand, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think a colorless potion is better than any potions I'm holding at the moment. Start of each combat, add 2 0-cost cards from your draw pile into your hand. Having Go for the Eyes, Super Critical, Modded, or Turbo pulled into the opening hand is pretty damn good. Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll take a copy of Skim as well. And Nib, double the damage of your 10th attack. Yeah, Go for the Eyes and Modded in the opening hand. Thank you, Power Cell. I'm gonna dredge back another boost away and even more weaken. I don't have to take damage here. One energy left. Let's use it on Modded. Gets us all the way down to Super Critical, and then we can't use it. Cool. That's fine. Following up with Relax on that turn is about as good as it gets. And again this turn. Okay, 4 upgrades. They hit whatever they hit. I don't really care what they hit. Ooh. Cool-headed already upgraded does come with me, though. Do I care about Merciless Gift? God damn it, I think I care about Mazla's Gift. One ritual is pretty good. I need card draw up. Cool-headed bulk up. That'll do. Sadly, I've gone past both of the... both of the relaxes there. I was really hoping I would get back to pulling one of them out. Doesn't look like that'll be the case. Ah, perfect. Vulnerable, compact, I take it. Long overdue in both this deck, but also test subjects coming up soon, so... absolutely ideal preparation for that. All good, I'll take the extra defense this turn. Heck, we have so much free AoE. I'm gonna dredge a refract, and I really wish I had... actually, no, I do have hologram. We're all good. Modded and turbo. Throw the refracts, hologram back that same 0-cost refract, throw it again. Boot sequence. Told you I want one of them. Don't choose boot sequence to put in my opening hand. That's... it's already there! That's... Power Cell. If you do that a couple more times, I'll power sell you to the lowest bidder. Don't test me. Thank you, Lost Floor Raps, for taking care of this AoE fight in advance. Real appreciative of that, bud. Unnecessary hailstorm now. Perfect. Good upgrades. I'll take 8 upgrades. And I feel like Mazalith's is more impactful in this fight, because otherwise this fight's tougher for us. I'm going to turbo Spinner and Negative Pulse just so that I can start stripping your artifacts. Because being able to routinely hit you with the Go for the Eyes is going to be very important to us. Okay, Compact is in the sand. There's also a Dredge, so I should try and pull back a Wither to destroy this turn. Get a Plasma out there so I get additional energy while I'm cycling through. I can pull back Void and Wither. Let's... Compact destroys them all, turns them into fuel. There's the Go for the Eyes. Yeah, I'll elect to play out the rest of that, actually. Nice. Let's bulk up. And zap. I don't want to do anything else this turn. Halt. So Wither is ready to be created, and we just cycle into the new discard pile here. Ooh. Not a good hand for Compact to be in right now. Let's drop Chill. Skim to fill our hand. Definitely use Super Critical. And because we've got the Compact, we've got the Double Wither in hand, I can just let those continue accumulating. Only one it can even play from the draw pile at the moment is Reflect. Wow, never mind. I completely... Oh, I wasn't looking at the draw pile. I'd accidentally hit... Was it Q or S? It was S, yeah. So I was looking at the deck. Wait, no, I was looking at the discard, I guess. Anyhow, let's pull that 0-cost Refract out. Then Skim for 4. Great. Turbo, then Compact through all of those. Okay, go for the eyes, now connect, so we actually get the weaken on the enemy. God, this is huge. I don't even need to play that Relax yet, so let's get the Shadow Shield out there. Modded puts us into the new draw cycle alongside a Relax that we can't play. That's not actually good. Okay. I could still have like a super dead draw right now that kills us. The only attack in the draw pile right now is Refract. Kill him. Alright. There goes Eon Glass. Starting with bulk up on turn 1, as well as weaken, boot sequence. About as good as it gets. Let's turbo uproar, push damage. Refract, never mind, the enemy's down. Cool. Drop zap on the field and wait, I guess. Super Critical and Relaxes are pretty far from us. That sucks. Shadow Shield's 18 versus Leap and Negative Pulse being 24. I'll take the 24. It's really important I shut down this wave relatively early, though. I can't let it stick around. Boost away. Chill. Okay. Cool-headed draws into Super Critical. Then I'll play Relax. Dredge would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm going to dredge back the Void, Wound, and Dazed, then compact all of them immediately. Into energy. I'll skim to get into the new draw pile, and nice. Keep up the aggression with a uproar. Because I need to be continually pushing here. Refract, go for the eyes there. Cool. Let's go. I'll leave the hologram in hand so I'm ready to pull back defend if I need it. Okay, we already don't need that defend. God damn, I'm literally 1 damage short. That hurt. Oh boy, that's a lot more health than I wanted to lose there. God damn. Okay, getting weakened super early here is nice. Let's also drop leap and defend. I mean, refract doesn't really accomplish anything here, so I shouldn't use that. Cool-headed would draw into relax, but I don't want to play that this turn. So yeah, just defend, wait. Next turn is... Oof. I was going to say relax plus something else, but I think it's just relax. God damn. I don't have enough energy positivity in this to try the draw. Alright, it's relax. The Lucky Tonic now only really serves if it kills one very big enemy turn. God damn. That sucks. I really wanted to see Compact in this hand. I can full defend this turn with these. Shadow Shield, and then bring back the boost away. Full defense, unfortunately the enemy's intangible when I've got a refract to play, and got all the compacts in hand as well. That's just mean. That's just mean. Now that's mean. You're being mean. I'll take our buffer to keep us alive that turn. And I just don't have the damage to push through this. Rest of this cycle is not going to be enough to defend, and we don't have the 100 to push through it either. God damn it! Yeah, I mean, I'll do my absolute level best to try and defend through that turn, but that's not happening. 100 damage short of the win. Admittedly, I do think if Refract actually appeared on turns when I could have been using it consistently for that enemy, we probably would have had an easier time. Also, obviously, taking less damage on the second phase could have helped us out a lot there. Real power show from Power Cell, to be honest. Even when it's not doing, you know, the most ridiculous things, like pulling Super Critical into the opening hand, it just pulling Turbo or Chill or Zap. Mwah. Beautiful. Also, Super Critical works really well alongside Relaxes. It both helps you pay for the Relax and also the turn after you've got a larger hand, so it's even easier to go there. This deck definitely had way more impact, like, you know, the first couple of cycles, and then after that point, pretty tough. I do think if Fuel was unnerved, as in the previous Fuel that also drew a card for you, I think that would have given us the ability to get through this fight, because we would have basically been able to have a couple of extra turns. Alas. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2. Top left is a series playlist from all the content of the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below, streaming past, and the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsyPlays. Out of Rob the Thank to, and a special thanks this episode to Eloise. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.